I was eating while scrolling through TikTok, so I wasn't paying much attention. After finishing the noodles, I went to eat the pickled vegetables. As soon as I picked it up and put it in my mouth, it tasted super fishy. You know what I mean? I spat it out and saw hair and teeth. It turned out to be a rat's head. On July 24th, 2024, Mr. Wu from Hangzhou posted online that he found a rat's head in a bowl of Uni-President pickled mustard instant noodles. His post quickly sparked public outrage. The photos he shared clearly showed a rat's head. On the same day, he reported the incident to the local market regulatory authorities. On January 9th this year, a person posted a video on Chinese TikTok, Douyin, claiming they found bugs in their bowl of Kang Shifu instant noodles after cooking them. They were unsure if the insects came from the noodles or the seasoning packet. The video caption read, "This is disgusting. Has anyone else had this happen? Can instant noodles ever be trusted?"
The first packet was fine. When I opened the second one, I just lost it. There was a fly inside.
吃了两三口之后，发现里面有一个
I took 2 bites and found a cockroach. Eating that instant noodle made me feel awful for the entire day.
给老鼠屎，紧紧地粘在这个封里。
I got the noodles from a supermarket downstairs, and the packaging was completely intact. When I opened the pack and took a bite of some broken pieces, I noticed a black piece of rat droppings. It was absolutely disgusting because I was still chewing the noodles at the time. I rinsed my mouth several times after that.
康师傅方便面，吃出个头吧。
Kang Shifu instant noodles, with a strand of hair inside. What should I do? Recent issues with instant noodles have highlighted significant challenges in food safety for the industry. On March 15, 2022, the CCTV 315 Consumer Rights Program exposed disturbing practices at a supplier of pickled mustard greens. Footage revealed that some pickled vegetable packets were fermented in dirt pits. These pits were far from sanitary, with villagers seen stepping in barefoot and even tossing cigarette butts into the pits full of vegetables. The implicated supplier produced pickled mustard products for several well-known brands, including Kang Shifu and Uni-President. Both companies suffered significant damage to their reputations. Kang Shifu's pickled mustard beef noodles saw a sharp decline in sales. Meanwhile, companies like White Elephant and Jim Mai Long stated that they had never worked with the implicated supplier. As healthy eating trends gain traction, instant noodles are losing ground to alternatives like rice noodles, snail noodles, cognac noodles, spicy hot pot, and sour and spicy noodles. Recently, the topic, "Why are instant noodles suddenly not selling?" trended on Weibo, sparking widespread discussion.
These days, instant noodles just don't sell like they used to. Back then, I could sell several boxes a day. Now, even if I stock a few boxes, they will expire before they sell.
这个月的生意
This month's business has been so bad it's making me question my life. Honestly, I've been wondering if it's even worth running a convenience store anymore. From December 1st to the 22nd, I've been losing money every single day. This should be the peak season for snacks and instant noodles, but in reality, nothing is selling. Snacks, instant noodles, even staple foods. What hope is left for this industry? It's not just a slow season, it's like the slow season multiplied by itself.
朋友们，我新到了一挂车的宝贝。
Friends, I just got a whole truckload of instant noodles. An entire truck 19 meters long. It's supposed to be the pride of our domestic products, but I can't sell a single one. What is it? Baishang instant noodles, a whole truckload of unsellable, near expiry Baishang instant noodles.
这个白象方便面真的是卖不动了，已经跟老婆说了。
Baishang instant noodles really can't sell. I've already told my wife not to send any more of them over. Honestly, I only learned about Baishang instant noodles after the March 15th Consumer Rights Show, during the whole pickled mustard green scandal. That's when I found out about Baishang as a domestic brand. Since we didn't have it in our area, I thought, let's bring some in to sell and support local products. I started stocking them and have been trying to sell them ever since, but I've realized this brand is just incredibly hard to sell. Kang Shifu and Uni-President, two of China's largest instant noodle brands, entered the Chinese market in 1992. While fiercely competing for market share, they also worked together to expand the industry, reaching its peak. Both brands are Taiwanese companies known for strong management and cost control. The instant noodle market boomed in the 1990s, coinciding with a period of rapid economic growth in China. The industry benefited greatly from the migrant worker wave. In 2013, The market reached its peak after 19 years of continuous growth, from 880 million servings in 1994 to 46.2 billion servings in 2013. China became the largest instant noodle market in the world. At its height, Chinese consumers were eating 1,465 packets of instant noodles every second, with each person consuming more than 30 packets annually. However, those glory days are long gone. Kang Shifu now faces numerous challenges, including declining sales and damaged public trust. Its once bright image is now overshadowed by controversy. Uni President has also struggled. Beyond the dirt pit mustard green scandal, the brand has been hit by multiple cases of foreign objects found in its products over the years, such as a rat's head and cockroaches mentioned earlier. These incidents continue to erode consumer trust in the brand. As consumers increasingly prioritize health, they are paying closer attention to ingredient labels. Instant noodle blocks, which are deep fried at high temperatures, can potentially produce acrylamide, a carcinogen. In addition to the noodle blocks, instant noodles also come with seasoning and sauce packets, which are often loaded with additives. Ingredient lists for most brands show dozens of food additives in these packets. Some people joke, "Are we eating noodles or just a chemical cocktail?" Currently, in China's instant noodle market, Kang Shifu holds about 46% of the market share, followed by Uni President with around 15%. Together, these two brands dominate over half the market. Jinmai Long and White Elephant trail behind, each fluctuating around 10%. Even top brands in the industry have not been spared from declining performance. In August 2024, Kang Shifu Holdings released a semi-annual financial report. The data showed that revenue from instant noodle sales in the first half of 2024 was 13.8 billion yuan, down 140 million yuan compared to the same period last year. Its revenue ratio was 33.5%, a 1% decrease year-on-year. In 2023, Kang Shifu's instant noodle sales reached 28.8 billion yuan, a 800 million yuan decline from the previous year, representing a 2.8% drop. Uni President saw its 2023 instant noodle revenue fall from 10.6 billion yuan to 9.6 billion yuan, a year-on-year decline of about 9.6%. Jinmai Long also reported a revenue drop of 11.3% in its instant noodle segment, bringing in 6.4 billion yuan in 2023. The weakening of the instant noodle market is partly due to years of unsuccessful attempts at making premium versions of instant noodles. Kang Shifu has introduced high-end products in recent years, such as Soup Master, Imperial Feast, Dry Noodle Club, and Speedy Noodle Restaurant. Uni President has also launched premium products like Manhan Banquet. In terms of pricing, Kang Shifu's Imperial Feast sells online for about 29.9 yuan for 2 bowls, while Uni President's Manhan Banquet costs 29.9 yuan per bowl. Following declining sales, Kang Shifu attempted to raise prices to boost revenue. In May 2024, it increased the retail price of its bag noodles from 2.8 yuan to 3 yuan, and its cup noodles from 4.5 yuan to 5 yuan. However, the price hike led to even weaker sales. In the first half of 2024, many distributors faced severe overstock issues. Within just 2 months, the number of distributors dropped by over 3,000. This shows that Kang Shifu's pricing strategy failed to reverse its downward trend and instead worsened the situation. After all, most instant noodle consumers are college students and low-income workers. These groups are already facing challenges like unemployment and wage cuts. Young people are also struggling to find suitable jobs. With rising price sensitivity, instant noodles, once seen as affordable, now feel out of reach. The rising prices have also reduced instant noodles' competitiveness in the market, making them more vulnerable to being replaced by new fast food alternatives like snail noodles, sour and spicy noodles, dry noodles, and others. New instant food brands with trendy flavors, fueled by e-commerce and social media, are also drawing the attention of younger consumers. The rise of the food delivery industry has dealt an even bigger blow to instant noodles. Platforms like Meituan and Ella.me have engaged in fierce subsidy battles to attract consumers. Online food delivery is not only more convenient and diverse, but also offers a wider range of flavors, effectively replacing instant noodles' core appeal. Some online shoppers have even started buying plain noodle blocks in bulk without seasoning packets, preferring to create their own flavors at home. This approach not only saves money, but also allows them to tailor meals to their tastes. A single noodle block costs only 0.6 yuan, much cheaper than pre-packaged instant noodles from the supermarket. Additionally, the rapid expansion of high-speed rail has significantly reduced travel times, directly impacting instant noodle sales, as fewer travelers opt for them during shorter journeys. This shift in shopping trends has impacted more than just instant noodles. Everyday products like salt, MSG, shampoo, and toilet paper are increasingly being purchased online. Consumers have shifted from physical stores to mobile shopping, posing a massive challenge for supermarket owners like Mr. Zhang. Since 2023, Mr. Zhang has noticed a steep drop in instant noodle sales at his store. In the past, he could sell hundreds of boxes a month, but now it takes several months to move the same amount. In 2023, 500,000 businesses closed across China, including the deregistration of 3.2 million individual businesses. Behind these numbers are countless small shop owners like Mr. Zhang struggling to stay afloat. Mr. Zhang recalls that Kang Shifu instant noodles used to sell effortlessly in his store with no concerns about expiration dates. However, after the pandemic, he frequently found himself dealing with soon-to-expire stock. As time passed, Mr. Zhang began exploring self-rescue strategies. He tried setting up an online store to reclaim some market share, but he quickly realized that his small shop couldn't compete with major e-commerce platforms on price or logistics. This phenomenon isn't unique to Mr. Zhang. Several long-established neighborhood supermarkets in his area have already shut down, unable to bear the pressure of rent and operational costs. Facing this reality, Mr. Zhang and his employees have tried innovative approaches. For example, they organized tasting events where customers could try different seasoning combinations with instant noodles, adding an interactive shopping experience. They also use social media to promote their store with creative videos and discounts, hoping to attract younger customers. However, the results were minimal. Kang Shifu's annual revenue continued to fall. Despite his relentless efforts, Mr. Zhang knows this is a tough battle. Late at night, he often reflects on the challenges facing brick-and-mortar stores and contemplates their uncertain future. Recently, a price war over instant noodles between a supermarket and a food stall on the Jinan University campus in Shandong has sparked widespread debate. The conflict arose between the Six Canteen supermarket and the Jinan University supermarket. At the Six Canteen, a stall run by an older man has long offered cooked instant noodles for 3.5 yuan per bowl. Students who bring their own noodles only pay a 0.5 yuan cooking fee. The stall has been very popular among students due to its affordable prices and the owner's kind demeanor. However, the stall's success caught the attention of the university supermarket owner, who also wanted a share of the business. The supermarket owner decided to get involved and started selling instant noodles as well. However, the price was 3 times higher than the stall. A bowl of instant noodles at the supermarket cost 10 yuan, with an additional 2 yuan for a serving of vegetables. Due to the high prices, the supermarket's instant noodles saw little interest from students, with only a few making purchases. Frustrated, the supermarket owner came up with a plan. They privately approached the stall owner, asking him to raise his prices too. However, the kind stall owner refused. What happened next shocked everyone. The canteen soon informed the stall owner that he had to vacate his space. Left with no choice, the stall owner decided to sell off his remaining stock at discounted prices. When students learned about the situation, they rushed to his stall to help clear out his inventory and ease his burden. The stall owner explained, "They came to me multiple times, demanding that I match their prices. I refused, so they threatened to cut off my water and electricity if I didn't leave by December 8th. Students began criticizing the supermarket owner, accusing them of being profit-driven. Many students complained that the supermarket not only acted aggressively, but also charged extremely high prices. For example, a noodle bowl with vegetables and eggs that cost 5 to 6 yuan outside was being sold for 18 yuan at the supermarket. One Jinan University student shared that the stall operated by the kind uncle had always been popular among students. The prices were affordable, and the stall owner often gave free extras like oden or eggs to students in financial difficulty. He even provided free bag storage. Before leaving, he sold his remaining goods at discounted prices to help students. Some students questioned how much power the supermarket had to act so domineeringly on campus. They accused it of using school leadership to suppress a stall simply because it refused to raise prices. Angry students filed complaints against the supermarket with local market regulators, citing food safety and pricing issues. As the controversy grew, the school announced that it would work with market regulators to conduct a joint inspection of the supermarket. The supermarket was ordered to make improvements, including clearly marking prices on all products. Additionally, the supermarket was found to be operating beyond its approved scope. Authorities ordered the removal of its noodle stall at the entrance. The supermarket has now been closed for rectification. For now, student protests have achieved some results. The topic of Jinan University's instant noodle price war has become a frequent subject of online discussion. Some have pointed out that similar incidents occur in many university canteens and supermarkets. At the start of a new semester, students sometimes find that affordable and delicious stalls have disappeared, replaced by expensive and unappealing options. This deprives students of a long-standing, budget-friendly service and takes away the livelihoods of small stall owners. Those unwilling to participate in unfair price competition are forced out, disrupting fair market practices. The instant noodle price controversy may seem trivial, but it reflects deeper societal issues in China. From food safety to business management, many aspects of campus operations have become hidden corners for exploitation. Collusion between schools and businesses, lack of oversight, kickbacks, and corruption will ultimately erode the integrity of the next generation.